Hello, welcome to Elvis Tribute Artist Group. This is Marek coming to you live. And we're continuing with the Alphabetically Elvis show. So hope you're going to enjoy this as much as I will. And let's wait until some of you are going to show up. So I can see the comments, hopefully. I will be able to. Hey Jill, first one in. As usual, thank you so much. Mary Carol, how are you? Hello from the UK to you too. Sean Dunham, welcome Sean. How are you doing? Patricia Littlepage, welcome. How was your Thanksgiving? Hope you're all doing well. Mary Carol, welcome. Inez Mora, hola to you. Where are you from, Inez? You can write down the countries that you're in, so then I know. I can't seem to find myself here on this group, so I don't know. If you can, try to share it out. Madonna Casella, wach. Okay, how are you, Madonna? Welcome. Hi, Val. Val Polly from Australia. Good day to you. And you're starting your summer there, I think, so that's wonderful. So let's see here. Need to find where I am. Let's wait until we get David on board. It's very hard to find something on this group. Just have to keep on updating the page so then I can find where I'm at. And I still can't see. Hey David Belshaw, welcome mate. So now we can get down to business. Someone maybe share this to my group and then I can find it there somehow, because I don't see it here. Right, here we are now. Okay, perfect. So I can see your comments and everything, so hopefully the picture's coming out pretty clear. Great. So, welcome to Alphabetically Elvis, and this is where we continue counting down the Elvis song catalog. Thank you, Patricia, for sharing it. Everyone, welcome. We've got 40 people on right now. That's wonderful amount. So let's start it off. Last time we finished with The Impossible Dream. And the next one up is called The Lady Loves Me. This is a duet with Anne Margaret. And words and music are by Sid Tepper and Roy C. Bennett. And Elvis recorded this for the movie Viva Las Vegas. I'm sure you've seen. It was recorded July 11th, 1963. And first released on A Legendary Performer, Volume 4 LP. And hey, Melissa, welcome. Wendy Raby, hi. Bill Trickett, welcome, Bill. 47 people, that's wonderful, almost 50. Great. So, yeah, so Lady Loves Me, and this is actually the duet and with Anne Margaret, and that's how it goes.
She loves me not. She loves me not. She loves me, she loves me, she loves me. She loves me, and it shows. In spite of the way she turns up her nose, I'm her ideal, her heart's desire. Under that ice, she's burning like fire. She'd like to cuddle up to me. She's playing hard to get. The lady loves me, but she doesn't know it yet.
As much as an elephant or a bear, I'd like to take him for a spin back to the zoo to visit his kin. He's got about as much appeal as a soggy cigarette. The lady loves him, but he doesn't know it yet.
The lady's got a crush on me.
The gentleman's crazy, obviously.
The lady's dying to be kissed.
The gentleman needs a psychiatrist. I'd rather kiss a rattlesnake or play Russian roulette.
The lady loves me, but she doesn't know it yet. She's talking fast, she's on the skids.
Both of his heads are flipping their lids.
Tonight she'll hold me in her arms.
I'd rather be holding her arms. Will someone tell this Romeo I'm not his Juliet?
The lady loves me, but she doesn't know it yet. She wants me,
Like poison ivy,
needs me.
like a hole in the head.
Anyone can see she's got it bad.
He's mad. The gentleman is an egotist.
I'm simply aware I'm hard to resist.
He's willing to learn to hate.
How about having dinner at 8?
I'd rather dine with a Frankenstein in a moonlight.
The lady loves me, but she doesn't know it yet. Ah, yes, she loves me.
Dig that train by.
Oh, she really loves me.
Here's one gal you never met.
She loves me.
Would you like to make a bet?
lass that only loves me.
The gentlemen's are wet.
And then she drops him into the swimming pool. I'm sure you've seen the movie many times, so I have to go get into the synopsis. And let's see who else we have here. Hey Bev, how are you? Sharon D. Robinson, Bev Ridley. It's 5 a.m. in Australia. Thank you very much for taking the time to stop by the show, Bev. You love it, and it's only the first song. Yes, Dave. Today we're going to have a lot of pretty good songs. Melissa leads. Hey Derek, how are you? Dion, welcome. And Sean Dunham, you've missed listening to me. Okay, well, I'm back with a vengeance again on after a pause. Well, I was pretty ill as well, but the group wasn't working for about 6 months, so thankfully it's all back up. Thanks to Eddie Hibbert, put it back together again, like Humpty Dumpty. And so now we're moving on to song number 2. And this one's a lovely song, originally recorded by Roger Whittaker. And this one is called The Last Farewell. Words and music by Roger Whittaker and R.A. Webster, and Elvis recorded this one in 1976 on February 2nd and was first released on the LP from Elvis Presley Boulevard in Memphis, Tennessee. Hey Michelle, how are you? Sharon Robinson. So this appeared on that album. So this is The Last Farewell.
There's a ship lies rigging ready in the harbor for tomorrow, for old England she sails, far away from your land of endless sunshine, to an island full of rainy skies and gales. I shall board that ship tomorrow, though my heart is full of tears of this farewell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. I hear there's a wicked war blazing, and the taste of war I know so very well. Even now I see that foreign flag raising, their guns on fire as we sail into hell. I have no fear of death, it brings no sorrow. How bitter will be this last farewell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. Though death and darkness gather all about me, and my ship be torn apart upon the sea. I shall smell again the fragrance of these islands, and the healing waves that once me brought to thee. And should I return safe home again to England, I shall watch the English mist roll through the dell. For you are beautiful, I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell.
So a beautiful ballad there from 1976, and the last farewell. Hey, Mikhail Armitage, welcome. Chris Carlin, welcome, Chris. Thank you, Jill, for singing beautifully. Let's read some more here. My late brother John loved Elvis. Sorry to hear that your brother's no longer with you, but he's watching over you. You're Ramona Gardner, welcome. Lisley. No. Don't know what you mean by that. Hi Ramona, how are you? David, thank you. All right. And just so everyone knows that we're all just tribute artists. We're not trying to be Elvis. Nobody can be Elvis. There was only one Elvis Presley, and he passed away in 1977. We're only giving tribute and to bring the experience to people who may not have even been alive when Elvis was alive. So just like to entertain, so everyone's any snide remarks, and just keep them to yourself, because I'm not Elvis, nobody's Elvis here, so just, and we'll leave it at that. Next one is a beautiful song. This one is called The Lord's Prayer, and Elvis actually didn't formally record it. It's a traditional song. He recorded this in rehearsal. This was May 16, 1971, and it first appeared on Essential Elvis Volume 4, 100 Years From Now. That was on a CD. It was first released about 10, 15 years ago. And it's too bad that Elvis never recorded it formally, because it's such a beautiful, heartfelt song and deserves the full treatment. So this is how it would have sounded if Elvis would have done it formally. And it's probably not the same kind of arrangement that he would have used, but comes pretty close. So this is the Lord's Prayer.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever.
So beautiful arrangement. We sang this in school back in 1975. Thank you, Michelle. And thank you, Margaret, for your for watching. And for those who are just discovering me for the first time here today, my name is Marek Brada. I'm originally from Canada. I've been living in Europe now for about the last 15 years. I'm in a country called Slovakia, and that's where I'm broadcasting from right now. And I'm the only ETA present, I believe, in the world who's attempting to do the entire Elvis song catalog. We started back a year ago, and we're now in the letter T. So we're going to continue into the new year, and then in the new year I'll probably start doing the individual albums, album by album. So it's going to be and if you like what you hear, then share it out, subscribe. If you like, send us gold stars. It keeps the site up and running. Looks like my lights are kind of giving up the ghost. You'll do that. Thank you. Thank you, Margaret McCown. Hope you join the group. And we do a lot of shows there, Elvis and others. So, all right. Next song up, we're gonna go into something more lighthearted. Doing a couple of movie songs here. And the necklace, yes, this is what Elvis wore, something very similar around the 70s, and this is called a squash necklace because it looks kind of like a squash. And it's a turquoise, so it goes very nicely with the shirt and with the fringe belt. So, yeah, I always try to give something not just vocally but also visually, so you get the whole picture. So I love to do these shows for you. So next one up is called The Love Machine. And words and music by Nelson, Birch, and Taylor. And this was in the movie Easy Come, Easy Go. Elvis recorded this in September 29, 1966. First appeared on a small EP. And this was done in September at the Paramount scoring stage in Hollywood, California. So this was for the movie Easy Come, Easy Go. And as you remember, he's it's very politically incorrect. It has kind of a wheel with pictures of nice ladies on it. And you wouldn't be able to pull that off today, man. Not at all. So this is Love Machine.
Step right up to the love machine, and you may get lucky when yourself a dream. Let the wheel go round, round and round. You may win that girl you've never found. She may be Susie or Maybelline. She may be Kathy or Angeline. Let the wheel go round, round and round. Try your luck at our love machine. Just a bunch of solid sailors with one thing on our mind. Taking a chance on this machine, maybe love will find. She may be tall, she may be short, she may be wide. Lady luck, stop that wheel on the 38, 24, 35. Oh, the love machine. Don't waste no time. Let the wheel go round, round and round. Try your luck, and now on the love machine. Oh yeah. Just a bunch of salty sailors, one thing on our mind. Taking a chance on this machine, maybe love will find. She may be tall, she may be short, she may be wild, but lady luck, got that wheel on the 38, 24, 35. Who's the next in line? This love machine, I don't waste no time. Let the wheel go round, round and round. Try your luck right now on the love machine. Will fortune be on the love machine?
Yeah. So step right up to the love machine and the Wheel of Fortune, and you'll find your love there. Thank you, Patricia. I love that one. Hey, June Cully, Bev Ridley, how are you? Round and round. Great. Someone's share it there to Rita Jones from Martin Gardner. Thank you so much, Ramona, that you're liking the show. And next song up in the alphabetical sequence is a fun song from the movie Girl Happy, and this is The Meanest Girl in Town. Where they come up with these titles, who knows, but this one is called The Meanest Girl in Town. Words and music by Joy Byers, who wrote so many of Elvis's movie soundtrack songs. Elvis recorded this June 10th, 1964, and it appeared in the movie Girl Happy, and also on the accompanying LP, Girl Happy. So this is The Meanest Girl in Town, and it goes something like this.
She'll tell you that she loves you, make you feel just like a king. She'll cry to you and lie to you, she'll do most anything. She'll get you up next to you, and first thing that you know, you'll be telling her you're sorry that she hurt you so. I said she's evil, the most evil girl I found. There ain't no doubt about it, she's the meanest girl in town. She'll invite you over to her house at 9:30. She'll wear a suit, you'll wear a tie, he'll give you shoes to shine. You'll take a little deep breath and knock on her front door. Her little sister will tell you she don't live here anymore. She's evil, the most evil girl I found. Hey, hey, hey. There ain't no doubt about it, She's the meanest girl in town.
Yes, she's evil. Yes, she's evil.
All right. She'll put her arms around you and squeeze with all your might. She'll breathe a sigh, she'll crack her lips and pull your arms real tight. Her heart will pound like thunder, you'll melt in her embrace. But when you go to kiss her, she'll just laugh right in your face. But she's evil, those evil guys found. There ain't no doubt about it, she's the meanest girl in town.
So the meanest girl in town, and that was Shelley Fabares in the movie. Australia won today in the World Cup. Well done, Australia. You're traveling to Australia, David. Wow. Or no, you're Ramona, she's in Melbourne. Or are you in Melbourne? Hey, Linda Sweat, welcome, Linda. Lord, you in Maine, how are you? All right, I'm moving right along. We've got this one is a cool song called The Next Step is Love. As I always go, what are we waiting for? I did this in recording this for That's the Way It Is, I believe. And this, The Next Step is Love, was the music by Paul Evans and Parnes. And this one was first released on the That's the Way It Is album, was in the movie as well. I had a lot of fun with this song. You're traveling to Sydney from Melbourne. Okay. I'd love to go to Australia sometime in the future, maybe in January, to go down to the Parks Elvis Festival, saying hello to my ETA friends there in Parks and my Australian friends. It was recorded as June 7th, 1970. It was released in That's the Way It Is movie and the accompanying soundtrack. And Elvis begins 5 days of recording at RCA Studio B in Nashville, Tennessee. So this is The Next Step is Love. So what are we waiting for?
Yesterday I slipped away. The sun is a welcome in the evening shadows of a perfect day. And the next step is love. The next step is love. We've been walking barefoot through the misty meadows, laughing at each other in the rain. Made some faces at some people in the park and didn't bother to explain. Fun, fun, look at us run, going nowhere special, really fast. But we've yet to taste the icing on the cake that we've been baking with the past. And the next step is love. So what are we waiting for? And the next step is love. Girl, it's for sure. Yesterday I slipped away, and the sun is a welcome in the evening shadows of a perfect day. And the next step is love. The next step is love. Love will be a place to run to from this broken will to you and me. closer than we've ever been, though looking back, so hard to believe. Hang it all out, bring it all in, the best we pick on the way to know. Changes are coming, but together we can make it through somehow. 'Cause the next step is love. So what are we waiting for? And the next step is love. Girl, it's for sure. Yesterday I slipped away, and the sun is welcome in the evening shadows of a perfect day. And the next step is love. And the next step is love. Yes, it's love. Next step is love. Yes, it's love. Next step is love.
So the next step is love. What are we waiting for? And hey, Gerda, Chorus Guard, welcome, Gerda. Bev Ridley, my little brother, passed his most of Elvis DVDs and all CDs. I'm so sorry to hear that, Bev. And yeah, many of us are also Elvis collectors, and we collect LP records, CDs, menus from the magazines, movies, everything. So for many of us, it's a lifetime thing. So like for me, I was 8 years old when Elvis passed away in 1977, and at that time I started collecting small books, magazines, things like that, and I amassed quite a collection over the year. And it's a never-ending thing because you're a fan for life, and Elvis is always there with you. And your little brother sang Elvis songs with his band on stage. So sorry to hear that, Bev. So at least he's with Elvis now, so they're maybe singing duets together. That's a lovely thing. And now we're coming up to another movie song. This one is called There Ain't Nothing Like a Song. Where's the music by Joy Byers and Bob Johnston? And this is, Elvis recorded this in, what was that, 1967, on June 20th. Recorded this at MGM Soundstage in Hollywood, California for the movie Speedway. And he was also in the movie with Nancy Sinatra, and that's where he takes his guitar and he's hugging her close and he's playing it, the electric Fender, and There Ain't Nothing Like a Song. It's a fast rocker, so you can get up and dance to this one. Thank you, Sue. Cameron, welcome. Hey, June Cully, welcome. Wonderful group we have here today. And I can see all your comments and everything, so that's wonderful, so great. So this is Ain't Nothing Like a Song.
Find a beat, you're going 90 miles an hour down a dead-end street. You don't want to fight no more and think that you can win. So hold it deep and jump right in and hold your head high. Oh, you gotta be strong. Come on and sing, 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 sing. There ain't nothing like a song. Now they may take away your job and take your fancy car. They may repossess your clothes and take that fine guitar. They may take everything you want, and that's just for a day. As long as you got a song in your heart, tomorrow's gonna be okay. Hold your head high, you gotta be strong. Hey, 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 come on and sing, 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 sing. There ain't nothing like a song. All right. once you said your mind, the only people who knock you with the job is what they find. You keep a smile right on your face, don't let it down. And when you wake up tomorrow, the world's spinning round. Hold your head up high, you're gonna be strong. Hey, 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 come on and sing, sing, sing. There ain't nothing like a song. The love and all is I can give you, that's enough. You ain't easy satisfied, baby, you ain't that tough. I ain't a girl, you're about this thing I've ever seen. When I'm without you, baby, I'm a loving machine. Come and kiss me, honey, well, you gotta be strong. Hey, 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 come on and sing, 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 sing. There ain't nothing like a song. Come on and sing, sing, sing. There ain't nothing like a song. Hey, hey, hey.
All right, so there ain't nothing like a song. That's why we're singing them. Hope the sound, everything's coming through okay. And the picture and everything's going well. Let's see here, Beverly, woohoo. Hope you're feeling better, Sean. Gerda. Hello, Gerda. Hello to you in Denmark. Paula Gordon, thank you for making it there, Paula. Linda Starr. Hey, Linda. Hello to you in Cameron. In Canada. Oh, Canada. And I'm a Canadian, too. I was born in Saskatchewan. How Canadian can I get? In a place called Moose Jaw. And a friend of mine there is in Regina, Jamie Gass. Jamie might be joining later on or watching later on. So, Jamie, hello to you in Regina. Bill Trickett is in Nova Scotia, I believe, or Newfoundland. Yeah, Newfoundland. And Linda, she's in Nova Scotia. So we have a full Canadian contingent on board today. That's really great. Of course, Elvis is universal, so his music is everywhere. You can find him even in Timbuktu. Somebody's going to be playing a record somewhere. They have a record player or a CD. All right, next one is a really lovely ballad. This one is called There Goes My Everything. Words and music by Dallas Frazier, as we say it in Canada, Frazier. And I recorded Elvis this in 1970 in June 8th, first released as a single. And this one was also recorded in RCA Studio B's in Nashville, Tennessee. Hey, Hazel. St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada. Okay. And Linda, she's in New Brunswick. So I think I have some fans there from Quebec as well, and Ontario, and maybe British Columbia. I used to live in Vancouver for about 25 years or so. I used to run the Elvis fan club there for Vancouver, which was called To Elvis With Love. This was in the mid-90s. We ran it for about 7 or 8 years, and we did a lot of wonderful fundraisers for charity, and also played Elvis movies, and just had a great time.
Magazine. Yes.
And we also published a magazine called Memories.
Yeah.
It was a newsletter, a monthly newsletter about all the different things in the Elvis world. So this is There Goes My Everything. Hope not, but
There you go. All right, here we go. Beautiful song. There goes my holy possession. Oh, there goes my everything. I hear footsteps slowly walking. As they walk, gentle walk across the floor, and a voice is softly saying, darling, this will be goodbye forevermore. the one of my dreams. There goes my only possession. Oh, there goes my everything. As my memory turns back the pages, I can see the happy years we've had before, and the love that kept me cold, heart beating, has been shattered by the closing of the door. There goes my reason for living. Oh, there goes the one of my dreams. There goes my only possession. Oh, there goes my everything. There goes my only possessions. Oh, there goes my everything.
Yeah, so there goes my everything. Happy birthday to your granddaughter, Sue. Hey, Betty Murray, how are you? Thank you, Sue, for liking that song. I got a great group here today. Thank you so much. Keep the Elvis music going. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Betty. Thank you, June. Hey, welcome, Betty. How are you? Bev Ridley, welcome. Sean Dunham. Teresa, how are you? Betty Murray. Teresa Padley, welcome. Wow, wonderful. So the next one up is a song from a movie. A lot of movie songs in these, the and that and there. Actually, my mistake. This is not a movie song. This is a gospel song. This is called "There Is No God But God." Words and music by Bill Kenny. And Elvis recorded this for the album "He Touched Me." It was recorded June 9th, 1971. It's a beautiful album. I suggest you get that. And this is got a good beat to it. This is called "There Is No God But God."
There is no God but God. I know this is true. God made everything. He made me, He made you. There be no birds, no planes to sail in the blue. Without His wondrous eyes, see them through. They say that God made land, and He gave it all to man. This I know is mighty good and true. There is no God but God, and He knows everything you do. So just look on Him, He'll share His love with you. There is no God but God. I know this is true. God made everything. He made me, He made you. There be no birds, no planes to sail in the blue. Without His wondrous eyes to see them through. They say that God made land, and He he gave it all to man. His I know is mighty good and true. There is no God but God, and he knows everything you do. So just call on him and share his love with you. Just call on him and he'll share his love with you.
So there's no God but God. It actually sounds like a Christmas song right at the beginning. Bum, 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 bum. Kind of like, yeah. Hey, Sarah from Alabama. Welcome, Sarah. How are you? It's wonderful that not only are you coming here to listen to me, entertain you, but you're also making friends among yourselves. And you're supporting yourselves, and you're sending each other nice messages. We developed some wonderful friendships over the last 1 or 2 years that we've been doing this, and it goes really deep. And normally we wouldn't meet under any circumstances unless I would be doing a show, say in the UK or Canada or wherever. And it's wonderful that Facebook allows this. And I want to give a big shout out to Eddie Hebert, who made this group several years ago, even before the pandemic, just so professional tribute artists could share their talent with the world. And we owe a lot of gratitude to Eddie. So Eddie, thank you so much. I want to thank each and every Elvis artist, be they a professional, be they someone who just does it for fun. Some get into the jumpsuit, some style their hair, some are female. I have a wonderful fan and friend, Paula Navarro. You all know her. She does shows. She'll be doing a wonderful show here December 17th at 7:30 UK, right after I finish my show. So you got to stick around for Paula. She does a great job singing Elvis. And she's won a bunch of awards. And she's not the only one. There's so many other people that do these shows. Some sing them in a cowboy hat. Some just do that. And the most important thing is that we're paying tribute to the man that gave the world so much. And we'll never forget the music and his legend. So that's going to go on forever. As long as there are guys who continue and girls who do these shows and entertain people who are lonely. There are people who are in nursing homes who don't have family. Many are widowed, many don't have family alive anymore, or they've moved away or something. And we do these shows out of the generosity of our hearts to make people feel great, and not just during the pandemic, but even now. And we feel like we're continuing on with the King's work, and just contributing piece by piece, making these shows, making other people happy. That's what it's all about. You're back from Dubai, Yvonne, and in Florida. How is it in Dubai? I'd love to go to Dubai and maybe do some shows. And apparently there's not too many people doing Elvis over there, if any. So it would be my dream come true, would be to travel there and get a job, maybe for 3 months, 4 months with a hotel, maybe 6 months, resort, and do these shows. Also, if you like what I do, you like my voice, you like me, share the shows or let them know about me to some of the promoters, especially there in the UK. Many of you do the Elvis shows in the UK, in Australia. Invite me to come over. I'd love to be a part of it, to come over as a special guest, do a show. And I can't really contact these people myself because usually they contact you. So, but I'd like to be well known in the Elvis tribute artist world. So I think I'm doing a okay job at least. So if you can do that, that'd be great. Just let them know about me, that I do these shows, and I'm doing the Alphabetical show every Saturday Thank you to Gerda for contacting the Danish Elvis fan clubs if they can invite me to come to Denmark maybe in the new year. That'd be absolutely wonderful. So the next one up is called There's So Much. Brand New Day on the Horizon. So much. I don't have that song. There is another one, There's So Much World to See from Double Trouble, but I don't have the backing track. So this is a rocking tune. Words and music by Joy Byers again. Same lady who wrote Meanest Girl in Town and some other movie musical rockers. And this one was in the movie Roastabout. Elvis recorded this March 3rd day of March 1964. And appeared in the Roastabout movie as well as on the accompanying soundtrack LP album as well as the CD. Elvis recorded this in radio recorders in Hollywood, California. So this was for the movie Roastabout, and it's a fast it's right at the end of the movie where you have the happy ending. And the funny thing is, if you look closely, you can spot young Raquel Welch. She was there as an extra. And Jaws from the James Bond movies, the tall guy who played Jaws, Keel, he is the strong man, and he's there in the loincloth, standing to the side. And Elvis comes up to him, looks up, like, yeah. And he was there also kind of as a background performer. And so it's a bit of Elvis trivia for you there. Raquel Welch started her career playing a student extra in Roastabout. She wasn't credited or anything, but that was her first exposure with the cameras. So if you look at the final scene, try to spot them there. You can spot Jaws for sure because he's really tall and he's right there with the bearded lady and some other ones. So yeah. So you have a trivia thing. Elvis meets Jaws from the James Bond movies. Yeah. All right, so here we go. This is a brand new day on the horizon, and the whole world's gonna be mine.
There's a brand new day on the horizon. Everything's gonna be just fine. There's a brand new day on the horizon, and the whole world's gonna be mine. I'm gonna tell old trouble, you better move it on. Happiness is gonna take place around here from now on. The old dark clouds are gonna roll away, the sun is gonna shine, and the whole world's gonna be mine. I'm gonna tell old heartaches, pack his bags and go. I've decided that I don't want him hanging around no more. Don't you know I said everything's gonna be just fine, as the whole world's gonna be mine. I'm gonna change away those blues till they're out of sight. I guarantee you, honey, they won't be coming back. Well, I don't know, I said everything's gonna be alright, cause the whole world's gonna be mine. I know my luck's gonna change just the way that see. Starting tomorrow, all the good things in life are gonna come to me. There's a brand new day on the horizon, and the whole world's gonna be mine. And the whole world's gonna be mine.
So there's a brand new day on the horizon, and the whole world's gonna be mine. Great upbeat song. Little guiding light of mine. Yeah, almost. Yes, yes, yes. We all got to think positive thoughts. And those of us who are not feeling well, who are ill, either battling an illness or going through financial problems or relationship problems or that. Just we're all here as a big family. We give each other support, especially on my group, Mark Brad, a man of many voices. If I see anyone that's really struggling, we start a prayer chain. It does help. Can't believe an hour has gone by already. Now we're slowing it down from the movie rockers to a nice song from the 1970s. This is called There's a Honky Tonk Angel Will Take Me Back In. It was music by Troy Seals and Danny Rice. And Elvis recorded this one December 15th, 1973, so nearly 50 years next year. And it first appeared on the Promised Land LP. It's kind of a quasi-country feel to it. So this is There's a Honky Tonk Angel Who Will Take Me Back In.
When was the last time you kissed me? And I don't mean a touch now and then. It's been a long time since you felt like my woman. Even longer since I felt like your man. So tell me if you think it's over, and I'll leave it up to you how it ends. 'Cause if you don't want the love I can give you, well, there's a honky-tonk angel who will take me back in. You never look at me and say, I love you. How much more do you think I can stand? Oh, there's an old friend out there and she's waiting. Oh, she's happy just holding my hand. So tell me if you think it's over, and I'll leave it up to you how it ends. 'Cause if you don't want the love I can give you, well, there's a honky-tonk angel who will take me back in. 'Cause there's a honky-tonk angel who will take me back in.
Oh, thank you, Patricia, for sending the stars. And this is a program that keeps the group running. Not just me, but other ETAs that show their talent here. And it goes, you purchase the gold coins. So it goes to the artists, and some of it go to the maintenance of the group, so we can bring these shows to you. And still got a wonderful, awesome 36 people watching right now, so that's really great. Thank you, Chris, for the stars. Thank you, Sean. Wendy, thank you. Beautifully sung. Thank you. I love doing these shows for you. I'll be doing them in December. I'll be doing about 1 or 2 more weeks of Alphabetically show, and then I'm going to switch it over to Christmas. Thank you, June, for the 50 stars. That's lovely. Thank you, Linda. And so there's going to be a lot of Christmas music right up until Christmas Eve. So Elvis and other artists as well, because I do a whole bunch. So got the all right. So the next song up after Honky Tonk Angel is a beautiful ballad from the early 60s, and this one is called There's Always Me. Was the music by Don Robertson, who wrote so many beautiful ballads for Elvis, including They Remind Me Too Much of You, Margarita, and many others. This is There's Always Me, and Elvis recorded this on February 25th, 1961. It appeared on the album Something for Everybody. So it had a lot of lovely songs there. It was recorded this in Studio B in Nashville. And you're going to have a lot of Christmas music coming, believe me. So, so this is how it goes, and it's There's Always Me.
When the evening shadows fall and you're wondering who to call for a little company, there's always me. If your great romance should end and you're lonesome for a friend, darling, you need never be. There's always me. I don't seem to mind somehow. Play second fiddle now. Someday you'll want me, dear, and when the day is here, within my arms you'll come to know. Other loves may come and go, but my love for you will be eternally. Look around and you will see there's always me.
Yeah, beautiful ballad. That should have been a great big hit. I was really surprised that it wasn't. And Elvis's voice in that is just so tender, and everything is like you're just pulling strings of silk, and it's just, you cannot duplicate that anywhere. And the next one up is also a movie song. This one is called There's Gold in the Mountains. Words and music by Giant Baum and Kay. And Elvis recorded this September 29, 1963 for the movie Kissin' Cousins. And it also was appearing on the same LP soundtrack album. Elvis recorded this in RCA Studio B in Nashville, Tennessee, along with Kissin' Cousins, Tender Feeling, Once Is Enough, One Boy, Two Little Girls. So that's what the songs recorded in this recording session, the Kissin' Cousins. And if you see the movie, he's frolicking around with a blonde and a brunette in a haystack. So he's having a lot of fun there for sure. So there's Gold in the Mountains.
There are lots of girls in the mountains, and they're worth their weight in gold. When they're in my arms with a loving charms, a treasure chest I hold. Well, there's gold in the mountains, love in the hills. I don't need no city women with their diamonds and frills. Gold in the mountains, and oh, what scenery, the prettiest girls I ever did see. There's such beauty there in the mountains, you can feel your knees growing weak. Every single boy feels a high of joy when he climbs that mountain peak. Well, there's gold in the mountains, love in the hills. I don't need no city women with their diamonds and frills. Gold in the mountains, oh, what scenery, the prettiest girls I ever did see. I said there's gold in the mountains, love in the hills. I don't need no city women with their diamonds and frills. Gold in the mountains, oh, what scenery, the prettiest girls I ever did see, ever did see.
So there's Gold in the Mountains. Yes, Sandra Berube, welcome. You met Cynthia Pepper from Kissin' Cousins. That's wonderful. Yeah, I heard she's a very sweet lady. She was just at, I believe, the Flaming Star Festival in Toronto. That's where you met her? You were there at Flaming Star? I would love to go to that. Hi, Linda, you were born in 1961, so I was born at the tail end of 1968, on December 27, 1968. So the Elvis comeback is kind of when I was born, so there you go. It's Gold in the Mountains. Now we're coming to a lovely song. This one is called There's No Tomorrow. Elvis only recorded this one at home. Words and music by Hoffman, Corday, and Carr. It's Now or Never, but this was done in the style of Dean Martin. He recorded this in 1959 in April, sometime when he was in Germany, just to sing along with a instrumental album, and just recorded that on a two-reel tape recorder. It was also recorded by Tony Martin and Dean Martin as well, and Elvis really enjoyed Dean Martin and liked to listen to a lot of his songs. So this is There's No Tomorrow, so I'm taking it back to Italy.
Love is a flower that blooms so tender, each kiss a dewdrop of sweet surrender. Love is a moment life enchanting. Let's take that moment that tonight is granting. There's no tomorrow when love is new. Now is forever when love is true. So kiss me and hold me tight. There's no tomorrow, there's just good tonight. So kiss me and hold me tight. There's no tomorrow, there's just tonight.
So there's no tomorrow. This was the Dean Martin's slower version. Makes you think of ice cream, Jill, really. Yeah, you can picture kind of these lovely canopies, and you're by the Riviera somewhere in Italy, and you got the ocean there, and you have these lovely outdoor stands where they sell true Italian gelato, which is ice cream gelato. Maybe the next time you come visit in the spring next year, we can take a trip down to Italy. It's not that far. You take the train from Vienna, and you're there in about 2.5 hours. You're down in Venice, La Venezia. So it's really something to consider. Hey, Julie Sanfilippo, welcome. It was the tune used to advertise Cornetto. Yeah, I love Cornetto too. I actually prefer to eat my ice cream not with the cornets or the cones, but just to have it in a small bowl that you can kind of spoon it up, because otherwise it just melts right over your fingers and it's a mess, and I really don't like that. So and the next one up is called The Sound of Your Cry. It's a beautiful ballad too. This one was a music by Giant Baum and Kay, just like they had many other songs. Elvis recorded this actually in 1970 in June 4th, also at RCA Studio B in Nashville, and it's a beautiful ballad. It first appeared on a single and then appeared on some albums. So Sound of Your Cry. It's kind of a dramatic song too, so.
Clock by the bed is ticking, too loud in the quiet night. I lie in the darkness thinking I must go before it's light. Before you open up your eyes and you beg me to stay. I'll leave 'cause I can't stand to see you hurt this way. So sleep, my love, as I kiss you goodbye. Then I won't hear the sound of your cry. Though I knew the time was coming and our love would end somehow, I just couldn't bear to tell you exactly just when nor how. I knew we can't go on, that it was wrong to start. But if you wake up crying, now you know you'll break my heart. So sleep, my love, as I kiss you goodbye. And I won't hear the sound of your cry. Oh, sleep, my love, as I kiss you goodbye. Then I won't hear the sound of your cry. Oh, sleep, my love, as I kiss you goodbye. Then I won't hear the sound of your cry.
What an amazing voice. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Sandra, for liking what I do, liking my voice. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. And we're almost at the end of the show, unfortunately. Only got about 10 minutes or so to go. And this next one up is also a beautiful ballad. It's a fan favorite. Many people love that. Patricia, Jill, and so many. They requested to me to sing it all the time. This is the 12th of Never. Words and music by Jerry Livingstone and Paul Francis Webster. And Elvis recorded this on August 16, 1974. Exactly 3 years to the day that he passed away. Hey, Peter O'Connor, thank you. And it was first released on the Walk a Mile in My Shoes box set, which came out in the 90s. This was covered by many different artists, especially, I believe it was covered by Johnny Mathis and also Robert Goulet, Elvis's favorite. But he didn't like the overproduced Broadway, like, you ask how much I love you, must I explain? So Elvis didn't like that kind of singing at all. So that's when he whipped out his 44 and you know the rest. So anyway, this is a beautiful song called The 12th of Never. And
you ask how much I need you, must I explain. I need you, oh, my darling, like roses need rain. You ask how long I love you, I'll tell you true. Until the 12th of never, I'll still be loving you. Hold me close, never let me go. Oh, hold me close, melt my heart like April snow. I love you till the bluebells forgot to bloom. I love you till the clover has lost its perfume. I love you till the poets run out of rhyme. Oh, until the 12th of never, and that's a long, long time. Oh, until the 12th of never, and that's a long, long time. 12th of never.
So a beautiful song, 12th of Never. And we're going to go with the next one here, and this one is, this one is a funny song, was in the movie Girls, Girls, Girls. And it's got a funny history to it. You could look it up. I don't want to get into it. It's for adults only, but this is Elvis recorded this. Where's the music by Sid Tepper, Royce, and Bob Roberts. And this was recorded March 27, 1962. First released on the Girls, Girls, Girls LP album, and also appeared in the movie. And that's where Elvis is dancing with Laurel Goodwin. And you got to watch it. It's kind of where little Elvis makes his screen debut, so I'll leave it at that. And you can look it up. Walls Have Ears on Google, and you can read about the small history about this. And this is The Walls Have Ears.
The walls have ears, ears that hear each little sound you make. Every time you step, throw a lamp, and every cup and dish you break. But they can't hear a kiss, or two arms that hold you tight. So come on, baby, don't fight tonight. The walls have ears, better think before you fling that shoe. If you part my hair with a chair, they'll spread their news to Timbuktu. But they can't hear a kiss, or two arms that hold you tight. So come on, baby, don't fight tonight. Birds can fly fast and high, rockets can go even faster, but they can't catch or even match sound traveling through plaster. The walls have ears, ears that hear each little sound you make. Every time you stamp, throw a lamp, and every cup and dish you break. But they can't hear a kiss or two arms that hold you tight. So come on, baby, don't fight tonight. Just dim the light. Don't fight tonight.
So the walls have ears. And we come to the last song of the night. I want to thank Addie Hibbert again for the time slot, regular here on Saturday. And can't believe an hour and a half went by so fast. And also don't forget to join Addie for Elvis Love Song show next Tuesday right here on Elvis Tribute Artists, as well as my good friend Paula Navarro will be here on the 17th of December for a special Elvis Christmas show. And that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed all the songs and the history behind them. This has been Marek Brada saying goodbye to you until next Saturday. From Bratislava, thank you so much for all the wonderful comments and the gold stars as well. Keeps the site operating wonderfully. And if you like what you hear, send it out to your friends, and let's join right here on the same group next Saturday, 6 p.m. UK time, 12 noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. And for more of Elvis, Alphabetically Elvis, we'll be continuing with the letter T. We have a lot of great songs coming up next Saturday. And I'll maybe do another show or so, sometimes midweek, right here on Elvis Tribute Artists. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Peter. Thank you very much. Right? Thank you, June. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, David, everyone that's there. And for all the wonderful songs. I'm going to head off and have dinner now. And don't forget, tonight I'll be on 17 Live. You can download the app from your Google Play Store or Apple Store. It's called 17 Live. I'm doing shows on there every day, practically, and I'm spreading more music history for 2 hours. And I'm also playing songs by the original artists, which I can't do on Facebook because it all gets blocked and censored. So join me there. And if you haven't joined my group yet, it's Marek Brada, Man of Many Voices. Speak to Jill, my wonderful admin, and Patricia, my other admin, and they'll set you up. So we'll see you on the group, and see you next Saturday. As Elvis said, God bless you, stay safe, and adios. Until next time, love you all. Good night.
Bye.